Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Gooncast. I am joined here with my host, Alex Ming, and there's a special guest today named Emily.
Hello.
Thank you for joining, Emily.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so tell us more about yourself, Emily. Do you have anything going on in your life?
So, can I shamelessly plug
Yeah, yeah,
stuff?
yeah, yeah, you can.
Yeah, this
Oh
is your
my God.
for
self-promo
sure.
time.
Cool.
Self-promo
Okay.
time.
Me and a friend, Brenda, we are part of indie games story. Sorry, I'm like I'm so excited. But basically, we just write reviews on like indie games that we like, and we do it with like a personal touch. And it would be really cool if our listeners could go check it out. But yeah,
Cool.
Yeah,
that's
of course.
that's one thing that I'm part of. Otherwise, I'm still a student. I'm doing my own writing gigs and things like that. So
That's actually amazing. Is it like a blog style, or do you post? Do you guys have a website that
yeah,
you
we
guys
have a
post to?
website. Let me just look for it real quick.
Yeah, we'll definitely
We'll
plug it into
plug
the
it in the
description as
description, you know
well.
what I'm saying? Get that clout, you know what I'm saying?
Get that hey, we're gonna be big one day, right? That's what we're talking about. We're gonna be big one day. So hey,
Hey, Emily, once we
We'll-
get big,
we'll definitely
you're gonna
remember
get
all
big.
the guests that came on, at the early stages.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are unforgettable, so I'm
Oh,
just
thank
saying.
you.
In like a good way or a bad way? Huh?
Next question.
Oh, wait a second.
Sweating.
So it's the website is
Indie Story Games. Yeah, I got it mixed up, my bad.
There you
Yeah,
go.
at first I read it as
So-
Indies Tory game.
Indie
So
story
Yeah.
game. Who's
I was like,
story?
whoops.
So then it's Emily, you and your friend Brenda, right? Or
Yeah, me and Brenda.
you guys review indie games, and then with your own personal touch and style.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and
That's
Brenda
actually
made
really
the
cool.
website, and she's
Well,
like,
that's
I
awesome,
mean,
actually.
it's
Okay.
very good. It's a very good website. We
Wow.
prioritize readability and like the reader and the user. So that's why
I
we
might
don't
start.
have a lot of
I
ads.
might start
I'll
using
check it
this.
out. I'll check
Yeah, I
it
might
out.
start using this this website for some indie games.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
trying
for
to
sure.
like start it back up because we went into a lull. Like,
A little hiatus period, or
yeah, we had like a team, and like life just got in the way. But this was like our COVID baby, basically.
Oh,
For
gotcha,
sure.
gotcha.
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
All right, we're about to
That's awesome.
incubate it.
Shut
what
up.
the fuck, dude? Dude, this is so random. Well, that's good. Anyways, how are you guys this week so far? Did you guys do anything interesting? You go first, Alex.
Me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, since you're always last.
My week. Let's see. I went out yesterday.
Is there anything else besides that?
No. Well, I didn't get my vaccine yet, so I think I'm one of the last ones.
Me
Hopefully
neither.
I could. Oh, okay. Hopefully I could. We can get it next week.
Or something.
But
Yeah.
went to ceremony with Ming and some other friends. Went to try out this new sushi place, the Conveyor Belt Sushi. If you guys like sushi, you guys want to go for a quick lunch, I would suggest that place. It's actually pretty good quality. Can be a little pricey, but it's
I feel like I'm such a glutton that it would be so expensive.
yeah, for you,
me.
Brandon, you probably want all you can eat. So
Yeah.
don't expect like multiple plates or all that. Then we went to the outlet. Oh no, I went to Zoomies actually. After we split Ming, I went to Zoomies to check out some stuff, and then I bought myself an Akatsuki jacket
Oh yeah, I
Oh
saw that.
my.
too.
that I really wanted. Like I was looking at it since last year November during Black Friday when I was doing some shopping. They were all sold out everywhere from like Tilly's, Zoomies, Primitive, and they were like reselling it for like 120, 150. So when I went in to check it out, I saw it, grabbed it. The person was like, "Oh, these came in like 2 days ago." So I
Oh,
was
that's
really
good.
happy about that. I'll show you some other time when I see you.
Cool.
But
You're
Yeah,
gonna be
that's-
like a hype beast weeb, dude.
dude, I'm definitely trying to up my fashion game in a sense. Like I know what I like and all that. Yeah.
Is that what you're gonna wear next time we have a photography shoot?
Oh hell yeah, dude! I already have like an outfit plan. So
Are you gonna like Naruto run down the
Oh
alleyway?
no.
that's kind of cringe, but maybe.
I mean, do it
That's
for
pretty
a photo
good.
shoot.
Yeah, man.
I'll probably
do it for
do
the photo
the
shoot.
fucking hand signs and stuff. You know, like the shadow
Gang
clone
signs. Oh, no.
No, not gang, but like the shadow clone jutsu and all that.
For sure.
I'm a weeb, dude, not a gangster.
Gang signs, dude.
Gang gang.
But yeah, that's my week.
How about you, Ming? Besides the hangout, did you do anything?
I mean, work is basically the same. So I did hang out with Alex we had lunch at the sushi place with the revolving sushis.
Yeah, first time seeing your girlfriend.
Yeah. Their
Yeah.
first time meeting.
Yeah, I still haven't met your girlfriend.
Same. What the?
She's come
What
on,
is
man.
happening?
She's shy, okay.
She's shy.
Uh-huh.
I've known you forever.
A
She
girl dating you who's
Yeah.
shy? Okay.
She didn't seem that shy, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Well,
Yeah.
well,
you got an explanation now?
I mean, she was like pretty
She-
engaging on like what we were talking about. You know, she was laughing. She was like making jokes.
She was more quiet than she usually is, but I guess that's just between me and
Well,
her.
I mean, that's
Oh,
'cause
yeah,
she's
of
more
course.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why.
You know, she seems pretty cool. She
But
was like
yeah.
she was like asking about like Lexon's shoe and like all that, making comments.
Yeah.
That's not shy.
Shy is
to
like
me.
if someone
Yeah.
doesn't really like interject into the conversation.
You know
like, at
who's
all.
shy? Ivan's girlfriend.
I never met her, so
I
I, don't,
never
I,
met
I
her.
can't tell.
She no hate, but she is shy.
Oh, you met her? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I met her and she would not talk at all.
Oh, really?
She won't even talk to Ivan.
Oh well, she would talk to Ivan, but like she's like whispering and
Oh,
is like she is shy, but
Very timid.
nothing
Nice.
wrong with that though. You know,
yeah.
just- You're I don't think your girlfriend's shy. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
All
But yeah,
right.
after we had lunch, we split, separate from Alex, and then we just did our own thing. We went around the mall
Preparing for that wedding.
ceremony.
No
weddings, man.
Wedding? You're gonna have a wedding?
Interesting.
We're not gonna have a wedding because we don't want to spend money.
Then wait
Wait.
a second.
Hold up.
I want to do it super low.
Then what are you gonna have then? Is it gonna be
Uh,
like is it gonna be like just a all like all you can eat hot pot?
Maybe just a
And it's not
dinner.
wedding, bro.
All you can eat. It's like dig in, guys.
But like
And it's
weddings,
like-
it is expensive though. They are expensive.
Yeah,
so-
you're gonna have
That's
like
true.
an ace dinner or some shit, and you'd be like, "Hey, this is our low key wedding." You know what I'm saying?
Or even
Dude.
like the Chinese weddings are like super expensive because you kind of have to rent out like
Well, I mean, a Chinese
Hey,
wedding,
They ran
Is
out
it-
like the whole restaurant, right?
yeah, because
Yeah.
you have to rent out and you pay for everything. Pretty
Yeah.
much. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how it is.
when we become big, you could have the biggest wedding ever, dude.
Man,
Hey, when you get married, we're telling everyone the squid story, dude.
Oh my god,
Ooh.
I don't know if I'm getting married, bruh.
We're telling everyone the squid story. How Alex thinks squid is the strongest animal in the sea.
Shut the hell
Wait.
up, dude. Quit twisting the story, man. All right.
but you kind of did think the giant squid was powerful, bro.
Hey, I'm just saying, if you're in the ocean and you encounter a giant squid, better watch out.
How awful that is.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, go ahead, mate.
But yeah,
Got any
and
more?
then- Oh no! After that, we just did our own thing.
Anything you do
Hmm.
this week, Emily? Besides
Um,
school?
I just stay in.
That sounds
Ooh,
fun.
yeah.
I don't do a lot, or
Yeah.
I don't do a lot outside. I haven't gone out in like weeks.
What are you majoring in? Or
Uh,
what are you studying?
I'm an English major with an emphasis in creative writing. It's like nothing
that's-
special.
No, that's impressive. You know, writing and being creative, coming up with stuff
Yeah, we're not creative.
and grammar and big vocabs.
Big
That's,
vocab.
Big
hardly.
vocab, big
Uh,
jargon.
Big words.
Yes, there you
Big
go.
words.
big words. Yeah. So yeah, it makes sense. Your indie story project.
Yeah, it
That's-
does.
That's cool.
Are you trying to be like working at like IGN and like review like games and writing articles online?
Are you gonna be a
trying to do that,
BuzzFeed
or-
article writer?
I don't know about
or
BuzzFeed.
you're trying to like write a book?
Those
What's
are all
your
like
aspiration?
those are like viable career paths, I guess. But it's only been recently that I discovered, or rather explored, writing articles for games. So IGN is still a little far for me, but I have a pretty good portfolio, I think, because of Indie Story Games. And I
Yeah.
did used to write for Esports Network, which covered like the
Wow.
pro scene for
Yeah.
esports. But that was like a freelance thing. I wasn't like an official journalist or anything for them. So writing a book is a little,
Yeah, writing a book
Scary.
sounds intense.
it's a little intense.
Yeah, but it seems like you have a lot under your belt already, like
Man, I
experience.
can't imagine when people get writer's block. And then it's
Oh, yeah.
struggle, dude.
It sucks. But yeah, I've been more thinking about like just editing and publishing in general, not so much the journalism aspect. So this is still like very new territory for me.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Brandon, you want to take us to our main topic?
All right. No one asked me about my week.
Oh shoot!
How was your week, Brandon?
Yeah. How are you?
Dude, my week. Dude, thanks for asking. I never thought anyone would ask. My week was pretty good. I got the first dose of the vaccine, so that was good.
How are you
Oh,
feeling?
shit. How you feeling, dude?
Afterwards, I felt kind of dizzy, so I was like,
Did you drink a lot of water after?
to be honest with you guys, I don't drink a lot of water these days.
Hey, I relate.
Dude, I'm like, how much
Drinks
water
a
did I
lot of
drink?
water,
I drank
man.
like a quarter of my Hydro Flask, and it's the small one. So it's
Jesus.
Wait, Brandon. Back in high school, you drink hella water.
dude, that's because I was working out and stuff. When you get into
Yeah, that was high school, dude.
yeah, high school, you're just thirsty.
When you're growing,
But yeah, when you get into that sedentary life, you don't really, you're just like, oh shit, did I drink water today? No.
Yeah, for sure.
No.
Yeah, you have to set an alarm for, a
True.
glass of water every hour. So
For me, I
Yeah.
drink hella water in the morning, and then in the afternoon, I forget to drink water.
Oh my lord.
It's like a
Dude,
chores, but I got the chores out of the way.
I think it's
Yeah.
because I get water at home and then I drink all of it at work, and then it's like shitty tap water at work because it's not
Ooh.
SF.
Ugh.
So I don't want to get water out there.
We
So
have
I'm
a
just
Brita
like-
filter at work.
Yeah, I don't have that. Yeah.
You should buy one for the office,
Yeah.
and then yeah,
True.
Have them reimburse you.
give us suggestions at work.
True. You're right. Other than that, I went on a 12-mile hike yesterday with a
wow.
friend. It was like pretty easy though. It was if you guys know, it's the Sawyer Camp Trail. It's
I
like
do not know.
it's like a
Yeah.
biker path pretty much, but it continues for fucking ever.
I'm like a couch potato right now, dude.
Yeah, walking. I
sure
don't
that-
know her.
You make sure to drink water
Walking?
then, right?
All right, couch potatoes. We're gonna go hiking eventually.
No.
All right. There's no turning around. Okay.
No, I refuse.
Why do you refuse? This is
I don't want to leave my house.
you gotta live the healthy life, Emily.
Dude, I want to go to the
Healthy?
gym, man. Let's go to the gym.
All right, when are we going, bro?
Once
How,
I get my vaccine.
we could do baby steps. We could go to one of our friends. Alec. We could work out because he doesn't go out that much either.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Last time I went to his place was like what, July?
Yeah, holy frick, yeah. Dude, it's been so long. Yeah, so I went hiking over there and it was pretty nice, but it was also awful because we didn't take any breaks.
Wait a second.
Our mentality was like, YOLO, just gotta go through it all.
If
And,
we stop here, we'll never finish.
Yeah, we stopped here, and then my friend who I hiked with, he was like, man, after that hike, my foot was bleeding. And I was like,
Oh
what the
my
fuck?
god.
I was like, man,
Jesus.
Christ. And then after that, I got Ace Hot Pot at Seapot. That's pretty good.
That's a good reward.
Yeah,
For
a
yourself.
good reward after. 'Cause,
Yeah.
there's like a bunch of places that were suggested to us by his friend, but they were all open at 5 p.m.
Uh,
So we were like, that's kind of dumb. All right, so let's get into the topic. So today, listeners, we are going to talk about video games, like everything about video games. So first off, the first question I am going to ask is, how did everyone get into gaming? You could go first, Alex.
Me?
Yeah, since you're always last.
Shoot. So let's see. I think my first console was like the Nintendo 64. I played it was like a hand-me-down from my cousin, and I played a lot of the Super Smash Brothers, Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon Snap, like the camera, the picture taking game, and also WWF wrestling. I think it was just like I didn't really like to go outdoors and exercise and play ball and stuff like that. So right after school and or finish my homework, my parents allow me to play for like half an hour if I do good in my work. And then I got a Game Boy Advance SP or something, and I played Pokemon. I talked about this in our Pokemon episode. That's the only like serious Pokemon game that I ever played. I tried getting into all the other ones, but it was just kind of repetitive. Then my aunt bought us a PlayStation 2. That's when I got more into it, and then I realized there's other genres of games out there, and I spent more and more time on it, which is, now thinking back, it wasn't really a good thing. But I played, there's like this Godzilla game that I played a lot with my brother. I played a lot of the wrestling, WWE. I played a lot of that. And lastly, it was just like, it was during, all of this happened in like elementary and middle school. My parents were really strict on games. When I actually really started being kind of addicted to it was during high school, when I started playing FPS, which is Combat Arms, where it was like an online aspect into it, where I could play with other people, chat with other people, play with my friends online after school. So I got really, really, really into that. I would buy the in-game currency with real money, and I'll play with my brothers and stuff. And, after that is just constantly gaming. It's like a big part of my life after that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very in-depth story. Yeah, I like it. What about you, Ming? What about you?
Me, so the very first game that I played was Pokemon Gold. Actually, it wasn't even like red or blue. So my first console was the Game Boy Color, and from then on, most of my games were on like handheld games, on Game Boys, Game Boy Advance, and DS. So I grew up with handheld games actually. And when I first played games on the Game Boy Color, I remember buying games based off of like just the cover art of the box.
My God.
And I didn't buy any of like the really mainstream games like Legend of Zelda or stuff like that. Like I bought like some of like the worst games that you can play. It's like one of the trashiest games.
This man's just the edgelord for cover art, dude.
Yeah, I think that's how they get, like, that's how they promote the game, right? To younger people. I think the artwork, the box.
I think before, because like, especially if you're like a kid, you wouldn't pay too much attention to like reviews and stuff as well, because it's like, oh, this looks kind of cool, I'm gonna get it to play.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and I didn't really like have access to internet back then either, so I don't know, like what's good and what's bad. So I got like some of like the worst games. I got like I remember like a Spider-Man game for a Game Boy Color, and it was just like some of the shittiest, like animation.
Yeah, it's like
action.
that, dude. It's like when I watched like that Superman game on the N64, which is like completely awful and unplayable.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
No, I was just gonna ask, since you mentioned like the games in like Nintendo DS and stuff specifically. It's like, do you guys have R4 by chance? Do you guys know what that
R4?
was?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I forgot to mention that one. Yeah.
We're a bunch of cheapskates, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I wanted the DS so bad. I finally got it, and I just got the R4. So it's just like
Save
of
so much
games.
money,
That's
dude.
that's what
Yeah.
happened to me
Yeah.
too. But then when I got my DS, right, I got the DS where the DS is already dying out, like around that time.
Dude, guys, I missed the handheld era, dude.
I agree. I mean,
Dude.
it's kind of coming back in a way, but
It's not the
Is
same.
it? Is
It's
it
not the
not.
same, dude.
no, it's
like,
not really.
like when you had the Game Boy SP and you had Pokemon, you need to use the cable to connect to your friend to battle and
Oh
trade and
yeah.
shit. That was the
That's
way.
true.
That's the connection, dude.
Not a lot of people own that cable either.
Yeah,
yeah.
you had to be
I
like
remember.
you had to be like rich or something.
if
It'd
if
be
you
like-
own the
Right.
cable, you're like one of those cool kids.
yeah, I was like, man, hey, you want to trade? You got that cable? He's like, yeah, man.
Dude,
like,
and then
sick.
they also had a lot of like accessories like that you could clip
Dude.
onto your Game Boy, like
Dude.
a magnifier.
If you're really OG,
something, yeah.
I remember playing the not the Game Boy SP. It's like before they had backlit screens, you had to get an attachment where it's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
light.
It's a magnifying
What?
glass and a light. I remember I have one of
yeah,
those.
Yeah.
That is
Because-
kind of crazy.
yeah. It's we're old. Okay.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. I grew up with handheld games. I didn't get into computer gamings until probably high school, where a lot of people, start playing League and shit.
Yeah, same here. That's when I transitioned into computer games.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's pretty much it. And then
Oh.
from there on out, I played a lot more computer games than handheld games.
Man,
The only handheld is like the Switch right now, right? That's
Yeah.
I mean technically,
kinda
but
good.
I mean, do they still make games for DS? I don't know anymore. Like the
I don't-
3DS. I
I
don't know.
don't
Think
think so.
so.
Are they still?
I don't know.
I feel like they
they
still do, but it's like not as popular.
they
That's
also
cool.
shut down the server for the 3DS like
Wait,
a while
really?
back.
Really?
Oh, feels bad.
Yeah, like or something. I don't know.
Man.
Oh, speaking of handheld games, PlayStation, they have their own as well, like the
PS
PSP
Vita?
Yeah. Oh
or
my
PS
god.
Vita.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
own one of each as well.
Yo, I was kind of
Crazy.
jealous of the PS Vita because they had Kingdom Hearts on
Same.
it. I was like,
Same.
man, I wanted this Kingdom Hearts game, but it's only on this PS Vita. What the
Yeah.
It was super cool, dude. If you have one,
I know, but
It was just like-
the selection, the variety of games is just so limited. They could
Yeah.
have done so much more, but I guess
What about you, Emily? How did you get into
So I was the younger sibling. I didn't get to have consoles. And like my parents didn't like to buy me and my brother handheld consoles. So like sometimes my brother would borrow someone like his friend's handheld and bring it home for like a couple of days so he could play on it. And then like if I was lucky and he was in the mood, I would get to play a little bit on it too. So I have touched a PS Vita. I have touched a Nintendo DS Lite. My dad got him a PS1, and I do remember him playing like Final Fantasy VIII, but I wasn't allowed to play it. So I had to watch him as Squall Leonhardt just like run around and get into fights with Quistis, which was great.
why weren't you allowed to play it? Is just your brother's just like, no, you can't touch it, or
Yeah,
is your-
it was like probably a mix of that, and like I was also really young at the time, so like
okay.
but like it didn't really matter because like we would play Street Fighter and I was allowed to touch the controller then when he wanted to like beat me up on the game. So I don't
Okay.
understand, like what is it? But my dad, I think back then was also like a really big fan of kind of keeping up with the technology. So like we used to have like a really old Dell laptops. I think me and my brother had one each because he would bring it in from work back when he used to work at like E-Tech or something. And so he would like bring home these broken laptops and then like tinker around with it so they would work again. And then me and my brother would have like a working laptop to play with. And we also used to have like back when like computer rooms were a thing.
Oh
like in
yeah,
that family
yeah,
home.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we had a computer room, and like we would have like this huge hulking monitor, and I would play RuneScape on that shit, dude.
RuneScape.
Oh
Hell
shit! I
yeah.
used to play that with Brandon.
Hell yeah. Nah, dude, the real
Yeah, I
OG.
used to play that too.
We used to play Battle on, dude.
I remember that.
What's the pet game?
The Neopet.
Yes,
Neopets!
Neopets!
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
man.
I love Neopets.
Guys, I
Lasagna
played,
and shit.
dude, I played Neopet, but I put my Neopet in the arena and he got injured. And
Oh.
I didn't have any money, so I just left it. So I was like, oh, this game
Oh
kind
my-
of sucks.
Dude, I don't know how to win battles, dude. Like
I don't know how to
my,
Yeah,
my
it was
Neopet
so
is always
hard.
dead, dude. Like it keep-
Dude, no, yeah, I was like, this was like at the beginning, so I had no money, so I put him in, and he got crippled for life. I was like, man, I can't deal with this game anymore.
Probably still waiting for you.
Yeah, oh, no,
Yeah,
no.
hungry, broken. Like,
Oh,
come
no.
on. But other than that, also my cousin had a Dreamcast, and so every time we had like a party, Dreamcast, and we would play.
What?
Yeah, we would
Damn.
play like Power Stone 2 or something on it,
That's
which
pretty
was super
cool.
fun. And then from there, I played things like Maple Story.
Maple Story, that's the way, the
And
old
then
way, dude.
yeah, it was super addicting.
Oh yeah.
And I played it back before Nexon bought it too. So
Oh wow.
Oh, it wasn't
Yeah.
originally from Nexon?
no, it was by a company
Oh.
called Wizit, and then Nexon acquired
Oh
it.
yeah, was it? Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
I
Oh.
remember distinctly because I was really mad. when
we have
Nexon got
we got a couple friends that's still super addicted to that game.
Man, it's not, dude.
I'm
Maple
sure
Story's,
we know.
Maple Story's not
more
the
than a
same
few.
though. Not like
It's
the old
not,
days.
yeah. Exactly, yeah.
I like the community that Maple Story had back in the day.
Yeah, like the free market used to be packed with people.
Yeah, and then
know?
you party quests.
Yeah,
Yeah, I need
everyone would
the
be
chore.
like looking for party quests.
Like, hey, you're level 21. Ah, that would need you my party.
Yeah, right? Like in Kerning City, you just like sit there. People are always looking for party, and then you go to like Ludibrium or something, and everyone's always like, "We need
Oh,
a
man, dude.
solid party for this party
Dude, that's
quest."
kind of funny. It's like, man, you're like level 21, and then it's like you're literally it's literally like the real world job experience.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I don't got an experience, but can you please help me?
But yeah, and then in high school, I feel like my world opened up because I found like a bunch of people to play FPS with. So, like we used to pass around like a USB stick with like a cracked version of
What?
Counter-Strike 1.6.
Oh my
Oh,
We had that
Oh.
too. We had that too.
Dude, did you play in school?
Yeah, we played at school.
Yes.
And then like we figured out how to like play it at home with each other because like that cracked version was only like a local network and not like, you know, over Wi-Fi or whatever.
Yeah,
So-
like LAN
Yeah.
party. Yeah.
Yeah. So we ended up like looking up how to we looked up how to like make it so that we could just like we didn't even need Hamachi. That was for like Terraria when we cracked that too.
Oh man, I remember. Oh man, I remember.
Oh,
you
yeah, I
watching
remember those
Terraria.
too.
Yeah. So that was when I was having some real fun.
Dude, that's the way.
Yeah, and
That
then
was
from there
fun.
it just like snowballs and like
Yep.
now I'm
snowballed.
addicted.
And now we're down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Now we're just playing games every day.
Oh
Yeah, pretty
yeah,
It'd be like that.
this is the way.
Oh, how about you, Brandon?
Oh, thanks for asking. I never thought someone would ask. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude, we never forget about you.
You know what I'm saying? All right. So I got into gaming. First of all, I got into the handheld era. You know,
Oh yeah.
I'm talking
Oh,
about. First,
yeah.
I started with the Game Boy. So we're talking about real relics right here. We're talking about. I played Centipede. That's how old, dude. Centipede, where you like shoot the little centipede. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know
Oh.
what you're
All
saying.
right, maybe I'm just the older gamer here. Okay. All right, it's a little centipede that crawls around the screen and little.
Is it like Snake?
Yeah. You know where you like shoot it and everything? I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. And then I got to Pokemon. Pokemon
Yeah,
was
that's the real shit, dude.
the real shit. For context, me and my sister got into gaming through Pokemon. I mean, technically my sister doesn't really play anymore, but yeah. So we got into Pokemon, then it continued to spiral from there. Got into all the handhelds like Game Boy SP, Nintendo DS, Man, dude, guys, I used to play Brain Age on Nintendo DS.
Brady.
Yo, yo, I felt so smart.
Brain Age. I remember that. I
was
have
like-
one too.
I was like,
I had
yo,
it
I
too.
could do a quick math in elementary. I was like, damn.
The DS has all the best games back then, like Cooking Mama. Oh,
Yes.
man.
Cookie
Oh my
Mama,
God.
dude, that's the way.
The dog game.
Oh,
Nintendogs!
Nintendo.
Oh my God.
Nintendogs.
Oh, I was
Yo.
so jealous of everyone who had Nintendogs because I didn't have a DS and I had to
Oh,
like
yeah.
watch people.
I was like,
Oh,
here's my puppy, bitch.
I don't got
Yo.
a real one, but look at this pixelated one.
Yo, yeah. And then we continue on, like elementary, middle school, that I talked about before. You know how we had the link cable with Pokemon.
Yeah,
That was the real one. And then actually in middle school, when it was a rainy day for like our old PE teacher, we used to play Mario Kart 64, like in the
Oh yeah,
rec
Mario
room.
Kart. Yeah.
Yeah, we used to play Mario Kart 64 and the little like the
The
battle
walkout.
royale thing with the balloons, like where you have lives. We used to
Yeah,
play
yeah,
that
yeah.
all the time. Rainy day.
Oh yeah, where you have 3 balloons, right?
yeah, yeah,
behind
yeah. And then you get
Yeah, yeah.
items to
Yeah,
like
and then you have to pop each other's balloons.
yeah, dude. Honestly, that was like.
Yeah, Mario is a big thing too. We forget to mention.
And then continuing on from there, high school, I got a PS3, so I started playing Call of Duty. And dude, guys, I was so toxic. I was like, fuck you.
used to
Fuck you.
Gotta
play,
start
uh,
young.
You used to play Smash on
Oh
Online as
yeah,
well, yeah.
I used to play Smash Bros at my house, dude.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
That's the way.
I also had a Wii at some point in my life, and that was like one of the games I really liked playing
Dude,
too.
that's the way. You just fuck you, friend. Just like smash them into the unknown and then be like, yeah, I won. Oh, what else? I was a big like Nintendo person. I remember I played like Mario Party 4 with my sister like a lot, dude, and we got into it. Like I like so much that I could play the game without any mini game instructions. 'Cause I know
Oh my
everything.
goodness.
This is
Man
like
was
this is like
addicted.
this is like 20 plus hours for Mario Party game, which is like ridiculous for a Mario Party game.
Someone sign him up for Pro Mario Party.
So yeah, high school I got into FPS like Call of Duty and stuff, and man, I was so toxic, guys.
You're one of those.
Man, my mom was like, "Hey, you don't yell in your sleep." I was like, "I didn't."
You
know."
yell in your sleep.
Oh
didn't know
my
that.
god.
Damn, this guy is like
What happened to you?
playing in his dreams,
I was
dude.
having like the PTSD, like the toxic teammate. I don't really deal with you.
Was this also when you like I'm sure everyone here has played League, right? League of Legends.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Was this when you were playing League of Legends?
Yeah, I played some League.
Yeah,
too.
when the addiction
Yeah.
started.
That's when the rabbit hole began.
Oh man, yeah, dude.
And then from there on, so I was console for a little bit, and then into college since I got my I got a gaming laptop, and I just like gamed forever.
Mm.
Got into like Overwatch and all that.
Oh yep.
Overwatch, not
Oh, we
Dota, but
played too much
Diablo.
Overwatch. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh
that's-
yeah, Diablo 3.
Oh yeah. I'm kind of excited. for
Dude, I
Diablo
want
4.
Diablo Floor. Let's go. We all starting together.
Yeah, dude, I'm down. I'm down.
There's
I'm
also
down, dude.
the Diablo 2 remake too.
Oh yeah, dude. I
Or
want
the
that.
remastered, I mean. So a lot of people are really excited for that.
All right,
one.
guys, let's play it.
This episode sponsored by.
Sponsored by Blizzard. Oh my.
But
Lord.
since we all like grew up with games, I just have like a quick question we could touch on. Did your parents like kind of open on games at all? They actually bought you the consoles and the games, or they were actually really against it?
It's all about persistency and nagging.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What?
Pretty-
You mean your parents didn't beat
You
your
mean-
ass when you like nag too much?
No.
Wow, lucky.
Wow. Okay.
Lucky.
Well, that's because I wasn't like doing bad at school. So
Oh, I see.
yeah.
And you're the son and the firstborn, so you got that too.
Well, my My family's super whitewashed, so it was like
They're cool about it.
they're pretty cool.
I know Brandon's hella whitewashed.
So
So
my mom, is that is that a bad thing?
No, it's not. It's not a bad thing. I mean,
It's
Alright.
just a way of
not a bad
life.
thing.
But
Yeah.
Brandon's
Like-
mom plays games too.
Yeah,
That's
my mom.
cool.
My mom's a huge Zelda fan,
Oh wow. Okay.
so she played every Zelda since Ocarina of Time on N64.
Wow.
Yeah, but you know,
How about
as she got older, she's like, "Hey, can you beat this boss for me?"
Oh,
I'm like, oh no, I'm trying to do something else. Okay.
How about you, Emily? Got any
my-
pushback on
yeah,
wanting to play or?
my parents didn't really like us playing a lot of games. They wanted me and my brother to focus a lot on school, which, makes sense. And I guess my brother didn't really play console that often either, because I don't really remember him getting too far into Final Fantasy VIII, if I'm being real. But in high school, I did, because I never went through a handheld console era. So in high school, that was my, handheld
Yeah.
age. So I ended up getting a 3DS. I didn't get like the 3DS XL or anything. I got like the standard size 3DS, the ones
Mhm.
that you could like just slip into your pocket.
Yeah.
And so he bought me Pokemon Sapphire. I think it was Omega Sapphire,
Mhm.
and then Animal Crossing New. And
Yo.
that was what I started with for
I remember-
the handheld.
I remember I got Smash Bros on 3DS and my pad fell out.
No.
This guy's a gamer.
Yeah, this guy is breaking his
This guy's
consoles.
toxic too.
Anything for the win.
Anything for the win, you know.
But other than that, like sometimes I will ask games, like back in high school, if it were my birthday, I'd be like, hey, so there's some games on sale on Steam
Yeah.
and things like that. Or if like the winter sale rolled around, I'd be like, hey, so you go shopping with mom and there's like sales at Macy's and I don't buy clothes that often, so can I just get some games?
Hey, give me.
you know?
Yeah. I definitely feel that. But yeah, I just my parents hated games like 100%, and I think all the consoles that I've been saying was all gifted to me by my relatives, and my mom would be like, obviously no games during the weekdays at all. Weekends, if I'm well behaved, maybe a 30-minute. And I remember like just being super excited to just get that 30-minute. And I also remember I would play games like under the covers when I'm
Yes.
supposed to be asleep.
I feel that.
Like I'll have my little Nintendo SP just like, and yeah. And then there's this one time that I remember it was the weekend, and I used up, I think, my 30-minute or something. And then we were going to our grandparents. We're in the car, and this Jesse McCartney song started playing. We were super into Jesse McCartney back then.
Who wasn't?
It was like, I think the song was like Because You Live or something. And my mom was like, yo, sing this, Alex, and we'll give you 30 minutes. So I'm
Yeah.
okay. So I'm just saying Because You Live, trying to get that 30
She just
minutes.
exploited you, dude.
And then I was
Well,
like, can
yeah.
I remember specifically, I was like, can I sing more to get more time? And she's like, no.
No.
She just wanted the one song.
But yeah, so it's
She was
always
tired
been
of
like a
singing.
really hard thing to get, and I maybe that creates an obsession within me. I just wanted to everyone's childhood and their parents.
Gotcha, for sure.
Yeah, Brandon, go ahead.
All right, moving on to our next question.
This guy's eating.
I know we can hear you. Why are you eating?
It's about that time,
Oh.
dude.
I didn't know
Go drink
this
some
was
water, dude.
ASMR.
It could be ASMR, but I'm just not close to my
We could
mic right
hear
now.
that smacking in the
I can
background,
hear
dude.
that mouse smacking.
Okay, moving on to our next question. What are our favorite genres of games? And then we could kind of list what like kind of examples from those genres as well. So you want to go first, Ming?
So currently, I feel like, can we start with currently?
You could.
Yeah,
I mean, you can do whatever you
we can
want.
start with currently.
You can do whatever you want, dude.
I think currently, well, for me and Alex, we've been playing a lot of shooter games,
Mhm.
a lot of
Mhm,
first-person shooter games. So we've been playing Valorant a lot.
I think that's all we've been playing.
Yeah.
Apex Legends. Yeah, I think that's all we're playing.
You know what happened to those R6 days though?
No, don't bring that up.
Oh,
Me
dude, I
and
love
my
R6.
almost 1,000 hours on R6.
Holy shit, I have hella hours on R6.
You and I like accumulated at least 800 hours within 3 months or so.
Yo, you guys played
Jeez.
that like all the time. I remember.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
Kevin's still waiting on you guys to play.
So one of our friend Kevin, he bought the game because he wanted to play with us, but
And
then,
you guys quit.
but then we quit.
Oh,
Oh, that
Yeah.
feels bad.
Oh, actually, I am very close to 1,000 hour in R6. I have 917.
yeah, I think I have around that much
Oh
too.
my god, you guys are crazy.
Hey man, it was a fun game. It's very realistic. I like it a lot.
That's true.
That aside, it also because we had like a pretty established group playing it all the time.
Oh yeah, that's true too. We have a good
Yeah,
amount of people playing it.
and they were all around the same level, to be honest, because we all started together, I think.
Oh, that is true. That's true.
Yeah.
I remember, but that wasn't my first time playing R6 though. The first time playing R6 was like with Winston.
Yeah.
And he already like unlocked all the characters. He's already like a pro, right? And then it was just like me, Celine, we're just playing with Winston, and then we're like, we don't even know what's going on. And then Winston was like, oh, what are you guys doing?
Dude, I feel like that's normal for any game though.
Okay, but he should have known that
Yeah,
like anyone
you guys
that's
are new. Yeah.
anyone that's new, they don't know the mechanics of the game and they don't know the map of the game. And this guy's
Right.
and Winston's like he's just like going into the building, you know, and then it was like doing this and doing that. And like I had no idea what's
Yeah. Well,
So
are there
FPS, anything else, dude?
any other genres? Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No, maybe. Hello.
But I mean that's just the current
We-
games that we're playing.
I mean, but do you have any other like genres do you like?
Yeah, of course. I like I used to play a lot of RPG games back when I had a PS2. Played a lot of Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I
I-
like RPGs too. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
I used to be super into RPG games. Like I love the stories and stuff, the art. But now, now I'm kind of impatient.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I feel like I wanted to play with like friends instead of just playing by myself.
and then
'cause-
FPS is really fast paced, so
yeah.
you go in, you come out, you win and lose.
Yeah. And a lot of
Yeah.
RPG games are like single player games.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of games lately are also around like 60 hours plus with replayability.
Yeah.
And
Too
like
long.
I feel like we're all in that stage of our lives where we cannot dedicate more than like a few hours.
So we're in like the short attention span stage.
Like-
Yeah, the short attention span stage.
Like Near Automata. You had to play
Yeah.
like 4 different times or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got
I
to the
can't.
dude. I got to the second playthrough of that game, and I was like, "What is this stupid ass hacking shit?"
I finished the first playthrough and then I was like, oh man, I gotta play through it again. I don't want to play through it.
I haven't played it yet. I do love a lot of like the Square Enix concepts for their games, but that one, even though I was like looking forward to playing it, I was like, I'm gonna wait to see if it's gonna go on sale because I don't think I'll be able to finish it.
It's such a long game. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like Persona games. Persona games are pretty long as well.
Persona is amazing.
I never played Persona. I played The World Ends With You.
Ooh,
Ooh, that's the
Wait,
edgy
yeah.
game Nick likes too.
I love that game.
Wait, the sequel's coming out soon. Did you know?
Is it really?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
coming out on the Switch though.
Oh,
In July, I think. It's like super fast. I could be wrong. I know the anime is also coming out too, so there's
There's a
that.
fucking anime coming out. Oh my god.
Yeah, because it's to get everyone caught up before the sequel comes out.
I remember
Interesting.
The World's End With You was also in Kingdom Hearts as well.
Yes, and I have Dream Drop Distance. Never
Yeah,
finished
that's-
it, but I have it.
That's the reason why I got a fucking 3DS.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's like one of the biggest reasons.
Oh,
I didn't really care about all the other games on the 3DS, but except for
yeah.
How about you, Alex? What genres do you like?
Let's pass it to Emily first.
Wait a
Me?
second. What the-
Yeah, let's pass it to Emily first.
Our special guest.
I do like point and clicks and like very simple and easy to play games. So there's that. And because of me starting on RuneScape, MapleStory, and I'm also currently playing like Final Fantasy 14, so MMOs are like a huge thing for me. I
Mhm.
love like the community aspect, especially because like I wasn't really allowed to go out a lot as a kid and like spend time with friends because my parents wouldn't let me go out and they just want me to like be at home and be safe. And that's why like I really like the social aspect of shooter games and things like that, things that like help me interact with my friends without having to go out because I wasn't allowed to before.
Right.
So yeah, MMOs, story-based, visual novels, because I also really loved reading. Still do. I think like games are really good at storytelling if you like put the effort into it and it shows.
So you
for
like?
sure.
I figure you like the Telltale games.
So I haven't actually played any of those only
What?
because well, when they were out, I was like still in high school. So
Hmm.
by the time I was like in college, I feel like the phase had passed. And so
Mhm.
I didn't have like the money. I was like buying things off Humble Bundle and shit like that. So
Mm-hmm.
I was literally just like, I feel bad, but here's $1 for like 10 games, you know, and things like that. And I used to also have like a lot of anxiety playing like not first person shooter, but like single player games. There we go. And so
Wait,
I
why
would
is that?
like,
Why is that?
I don't really know, but it's gotten so much better over the years. But I would just be like, every time I would start up something like, what's like one game that I was afraid to play for some reason? Like I remember,
Is it because like
No.
you have to make your own like there's a lot of decision making involved, or like you're
Yeah,
in
I think
control of your
so.
own like destiny in a sense in the game, so it makes you anxious? Is
Yeah,
it because of
probably.
that?
Yeah, I think like a whole bunch of existential dread, like with making decisions. So I would want to play all these games, but like I was just so scared of like, oh, what if this is the wrong choice? I mean, now I'm just like, whatever, fuck it. I'm gonna pull up a walkthrough. I don't care. Because
Oh my
like I mean
God.
like I just want to get through the story at this point. I want to experience it. So
Yeah,
there's that.
I feel like I was the opposite. I was like playing Telltale games. I was like, oh, this guy died. Oh no.
Yeah, that's for me too. Like, oh,
Oh,
this guy
no.
died, and I want to see if I can go back. But then I
This
was
is
like,
my
oh,
decision. I have to live with
Yeah.
it.
I was-
Yeah. The consequences.
Consequences. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and like MMOs don't really have that kind of consequence thing, you know? Like, I mean, and I do like enjoy things like that that are kind of based off of like D&D, where D&D like heavily is like, if you do this, then you need to face the consequences for that choice. And I don't have any existential dread for that. I just
Hmm.
play like however I want because it's fun.
Mhm.
But, and like for MMOs, it's so easy when there are other people around who can like talk to you and help you and guide you and things like that.
I know they
Yeah.
do have like D&D type games.
Yeah, I haven't tried D&D Online. I haven't tried Neverwinter. I have not tried Neverwinter 2. I haven't
Also,
tried,
like-
you know.
Like Divinity Original Sin. too.
Yeah, I have Divinity 2, but so my mistake was playing it with people who had already run through the campaign like
All right, Emily, we're gonna
30,000
play.
times.
All right, we're gonna play it.
I'm
All right.
down. I have it.
I haven't gone through the campaign at all.
Oh,
So-
perfect. I'm
Yeah.
so down. Yeah, because I play with like people who ran through the campaign like a billion times, so they know what happens, but I didn't know, so I wasn't really allowed to like take my time reading or doing anything.
I mean, the funny part is like, I played like the first beginning, and then we had like no items, so we just murdered everyone in town to get their items.
You're horrible.
But yeah, that's good. What about you, Alex? What about you?
Me currently is FPS, like Ming says. It's just I don't have a lot of time and the attention to go through like a whole story of a game. So it's definitely just get on after work, hop in the game with some friends, get out, have some fun. But I think, let's see, when I play console, I really love, those single player open world games with a great story, like Horizon New Dawn. That was really that was an amazing game. Unfortunately, I didn't get to play the sequel and stuff, but I had a really good time. Now I just kind of crave the whole social aspect of things, so more online games. Also really like survival games, and that just ties in with the whole social aspect. I like the idea of me and my friends, we start with nothing, and then we got to work together. We got to figure the map out, or we got to figure the situation out and survive together and work as a team and build up from zero. I think that survival concept is really fun for me. So I'm always down to play like survival games. The last one I played is Don't Starve Together.
I love that game.
Yeah, that's an amazing game. Very hard. We had to cheat a little. Use
cheaters. You guys are cheaters.
We use some mods to spice things up, but it was really fun still. I forget who was the one that someone ate my egg too. Like, I was
Oh my god.
like I picked up this egg from the giant one-eyed monster, and I was breeding it, and someone ate it. But yeah, that Don't Starve, love the art as well, very unique. And it's just like, I remember the hounds will come in at a certain period, and you got to get prepared, and then we panic, people scramble, people die. It was just it was so fun. And it's all about teamwork and communication. But yeah, as of right now, I played a lot of League, but not anymore, besides custom games with some friends. It's just FPS right now, and I really love the online play and social aspect of gaming.
For sure.
Going back to the survival stuff, that's why I'm so hesitant about starting sandbox games like Terraria and Minecraft and stuff, because I feel 80% of the fun is you just dicking around with other friends.
Oh yeah.
And so
It's like
I remember,
Terraria. Hey, let me
yeah.
throw this bomb at you.
yeah, or something, right? And so when you take that out of the equation and then you log in and it's just you in a world alone, it's kind of it's not that fun anymore.
I think it's mostly about the social aspect.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like recently that's been for me too. I'm playing this single player game, I'm kind of lonely. You play with people.
Yeah, for sure.
I was getting more comfortable with it.
Yeah, I also I have my single player games. I've made a rule because I bought myself a Nintendo Switch last year, and so I was all the single player story based games I want on my console and not on the computer, because I feel the computer is better used for the more social games.
Yeah, and
things like
and
that.
just to add on, just something about the controller. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but just the controller and you're controlling that your one character in this open world is just I don't know, to me it just feels a little different from keyboard and mouse.
Yeah,
So
it's different.
I definitely prefer those single player open world with a great story, that kind of games on the console for sure.
Yeah,
I feel the controller makes it a little bit more personal. That's why.
I think so too. Well, but also personally for me, I never grew up on controllers, so keyboard and mouse is easier for me to handle. But
Yeah.
it's also how it's optimized, I think. If it feels like it should be on a keyboard and mouse, I'll have it on keyboard and mouse instead,
I can't do FPS on controller.
Yeah,
that's
that's
for sure.
toxic.
It's too
I have
much.
a
Imagine can do
keyboard and
that
mouse.
though.
I could do it technically because I
No,
started
you're
on
not used to
toxic.
it.
What do you mean not toxic?
Yeah, Brandon's hella
That's
toxic.
I'm not
toxic, dude.
toxic. I'm wholesome. What are you talking?
No.
He always flames us when we play Apex, dude.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
No,
And
I'm
he's the
just-
one playing it on
Every
I'm
time
just-
we
controller.
lose, Brandon's like, "You
I'm
guys
giving
suck."
you constructive.
No, even when he's not in the game, he comes in, watches the stream.
Give
he
me
die,
constructive
you guys suck.
criticism.
Oh my
You
god.
guys suck.
I'm just
Wow.
saying,
Can't
You
believe
know,
you.
I'm just saying that you're really good at sucking. You know what I'm saying?
You guys are all toxic. Dude.
Toxic. What's your Apex Legends name? We got to get you banned.
That's my Apex Legends
No, we gotta
name.
get banned, dude.
This you'll never know.
You can find him on his Twitch channel.
Jeez.
How about you, Brandon?
How about me? I thought someone would ask. You know,
Dude, it's like the third time you said that.
you know, it's unexpected all the time. You know, so shooters. I like shooters. Like what Alex said, I get like especially when we land in Apex in a hot zone, get that adrenaline. I'm like, hey, I gotta kill people. Kill 'em.
We're a fist brawler, dude.
I don't really like landing there, but
And I see you kind of working on your lineup for
oh, for Valorant, yeah.
yeah, that's what Kevin told me. You're preparing for that scrim, huh?
Yeah, we scrimmed yesterday.
Oh, you guys did?
Yeah, and I only know one map. So the one map we played, I did on my lineups is pretty good. Then we played a different map. I was completely useless. I didn't know any lineups, and I got demoralized, and I kept dying. I was like low-key kind of sad because like I would die. I would like recon arrow, and then there would be no one or they would shoot my recon arrow right away, and I get kind of sad. like, I can't reveal anyone.
You know, Kevin's been saying that it's pretty obvious with you on site if you're playing Cypher,
Yeah.
because then you'll be the only one on site, and then people just rush in.
Oh yeah. I think if I'm playing, if I do that again, I just have to play retake. Yeah, but yeah, shooters are nice. And then because I like torturing myself, I like playing platformers and roguelikes. Because you know that's how it is.
Risk of Rain.
Risk of Rain 2. And, you know the real torture, Super Meatball Boy or whatever. I played that all the time, kept dying.
Meatball Boy.
Yeah.
Never
Brandon
heard of that
Brandon likes these roguelike games, the Binding of Isaac.
Yeah,
Slay
Binding
the
of Isaac.
Spire.
Slay the Spire. Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh yeah, Brandon plays that a lot before too.
Ooh,
Do you
Super
like to play
addictive.
Cuphead?
Cuphead. Yeah, I played that too.
Yeah,
That game's hard.
that looks like a great game.
Why you want to play sometime?
You have it?
Yeah.
Yep, good play.
I still haven't beat it because I got so frustrated.
Yep,
Dude,
definitely
Brandon
play.
can't beat it. I highly doubt anyone else can beat it.
Dude, it's so hard.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, that's what I like. I like torturing myself with these type of hard games.
Cool, cool.
On to our last question, which is personally like, what is your favorite game or games of all time?
Games that we want to suggest to to our listeners.
Yeah, that you personally like really enjoy and like why you enjoy it.
How about we have Emily start?
Oh no, I'm not.
Unless you
prepared.
need- Okay. We'll give you some time.
Yeah.
Ming, you
I'm
want to
looking
go?
through my Steam
All
library.
right. So my favorite game or games of all time is the Kingdom Hearts series. I buy specifically the console just for Kingdom Hearts. I bought
Okay.
the
Hearts of
3DS.
the Kingdom. Okay.
Yeah. I bought.
What's so good about it? What's so fun about it? I actually never played. Sorry.
How dare you?
Yeah. The story is just really good. The gameplay is so smooth, especially Kingdom Hearts 2. Like the combat is just so fluid.
What kind of gameplay style is it? It's not turn-based, right?
It's
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 beat
like
'em up.
hack and slash kind of.
Oh,
Yeah,
hack
hack
and
and
slash.
slash.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And I just know that there's Disney characters that's in Final Fantasy, right?
Yeah.
That's
So
all I
Yes.
know about it.
yeah, so like Kingdom Hearts, you can go to different worlds. Basically, it's like a world traveling type of game. So you're incorporate in those stories. It's really amazing. And then they changed the art of the main character Sora to be kind of within the world.
Yeah.
So that's even great too. So there's like different art and different art styles depending on the world. Because you have like, like Nightmare Before Christmas, so it's like more like dark gothic kind of look, and then like you go to some sort of like more light, like
Oh,
Winnie the
okay.
Pooh or something
Yeah.
like that.
It changes the art style of the characters. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the soundtrack, the music is really good. Great songs, everything about it I like. The story is great, tearjerker. Always leave you in a cliffhanger. So it makes you want more, you know.
Mm.
Like Kingdom Hearts 3 was supposed to be the game that ends it all, but you know, they gotta have to end it in a cliffhanger.
They want that money, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, they want to milk
Yeah,
it.
they want to milk it for as long as they can.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Brandon, go ahead.
Oh, what about me? You asked. Okay. My favorite game of all time. I like Undertale because like I appreciate the artwork. I appreciate the character development. Like the character personalities in that game are just like they're so unique, and they make it like super personal too. And I'm a big memer too, so I like to talk about, you know, Sans, you know.
Yeah, I remember like during college, they were all over like Tumblr or something.
Yeah, it became
Like
like
the
a
characters and
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
super
Right?
popular.
It became super popular.
It like blew up.
Blew up, dude. Sans, and especially I like you know my favorite character of them all, the dog, dude. dog.
Wait,
the
Temmie?
No, not Temmie, but like the dog guard. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
The flower always creeps me out.
Oh my god,
yeah.
yeah.
Super evil.
Ooh, I like Undertale because like it's like one of those games that breaks like the fourth wall. Yeah, it's like, hey, I know you're playing this character.
Yeah. Isn't there like I looked into some like dark theories on the game,
Yeah.
and it's just, I don't remember it, but it just seems really, really interesting. And,
Yeah.
like there's like different modes that you could play as. Like you could try to kill everything.
So
or
yeah. So
Oh,
the
yeah.
have a
modes is
different-
like there's pacifist mode
Yeah.
where you don't kill anyone. You just be like, I'm your friend, I'm your buddy, you know. And then there's genocide mode where you literally kill everything.
Yeah.
And then the story reflects on that because like, because you're killing all these monsters, you're like enemy number one basically.
You're the monster.
Yeah, you're the
Makes sense.
monster.
Okay.
It goes like a deeper level.
I'm surprised there's not a sequel. Is there a sequel to this game?
There is. It's like in the works, but
Okay.
because it's like, I guess it's like, especially for people who make something really good the first time, it's hard to like
Yeah.
overcome it.
Yeah,
'Cause you
the
have, like, a
sequel is
standard,
always
right?
the sequel is always worse than the first one.
Yeah, you have a
No, that's
standard.
not always true. That's not always true.
Examples?
Okay.
Examples?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening.
Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2. Kingdom
What
Hearts
about
2 is
3?
better than. What about 3? 3 is still pretty good. They just left it on a fucking cliffhanger. And well, the thing with Kingdom Hearts 3 I don't like is that there's like a lot of cutscenes for people who hasn't played all the other
Oh, I see.
games because they're trying to catch everyone up.
I see.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, well, there's no sequel yet too because it's developed by one
Still.
guy, so
Yeah.
it's a little harder.
Oh, it's
too.
by one guy. Everything's done by
Yeah.
one guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
why it's
Insane,
like,
dude.
you know, the way
Even,
it
like-
is.
Dude, even
It's
like
crazy.
Stardew, that's impressive.
Oh yeah, I do think it is one guy, right?
Yeah, it is one
one-man
guy,
team.
one man
And
team. Yeah,
There's like Five Nights at Freddy's as well, right?
I
Is
think-
that one
I don't,
guy?
I'm not sure about that one.
Scott or something? Or
Dude, what
Well,
if they're
it's
all
like-
the same guy?
It's like all the same guy. I can't imagine Five Nights at Freddy's characters in Stardew Valley, dude.
Yeah, but
but yeah, that's my favorite game. What about you, Al?
Persona 5, baby.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What about the rest of the Persona
Oh,
games?
yeah, I'm a poser. I never played.
Wow.
Wait, so you haven't even played Persona 5?
No. I played Persona 5. That's my
Oh.
first Persona game. Yeah, I know they have like 1, 2, 3, 4, right? But I got my console and the game came out. Well, actually, I got my PlayStation 4 because I really wanted to play Persona 5 because I really loved the art style of it. You know, obviously very, very anime and stuff, but yeah, it's just the art style that kind of caught me at first. And I never played those kind of games before. It's like a, you know, turn-based kind of game with a story. What do you call those?
Turn-based.
Okay. And
RPGs.
RPG?
yeah. And no, and you know, the story is really interesting as well. The characters are very likable. and the gameplay is great. There's a lot of twists and turns in what you have to do, and the soundtrack is actually the best thing, I would say, that came out of this series. I used to have it actually on my playlist. I would play it as in a loop and all that, and it's proven to be really popular because they are milking the crap out of this game. They came out with the Persona 5 Royals, and then they came out with another like phone game, and now they have another game, Persona Strikers on Steam.
Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
So when you said they were milking the game for Persona 5, actually they done that with the rest of like Persona 3 and 4 as well.
Mhm.
That's what I thought. Because
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
Persona's like super popular.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not saying like Persona 5 is like the best one out of
Right,
everything,
yeah.
because I haven't even played all the rest. It's just Persona 5 really is just because they're a new set of characters. So
Right,
I
yeah.
hate when they
new-
do that. Oh my god.
it's a new game in a sense in the Persona world with new characters, new story, and new whatever.
I
So-
kind of like that.
Yeah.
You like that? But it's
Because,
the
like-
same. It's the same story. You just added in some new characters, right?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Isn't
a little
it?
different.
I have
The
no
main-
idea.
In
the main
Persona,
story-
well, Persona 5 is just following this group of high school students, and they have their own persona, and they go into like this other world. They call themselves like the Phantom Thieves, where they steal people's like hearts, or like the malevolent intent from the hearts of
I
adults
just thought
and
it was
stuff.
a cooler Pokemon, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's not Pokemon, but yeah, they just go into this supernatural realm, and then they fight these supernatural monsters and try to like purify these corrupt adults.
Oh,
I'm not sure what the other Persona is like.
It's kind of similar.
I'm
Oh.
assuming it's gonna be somewhat similar in the
It's
general
yeah.
direction of that, but the big part is I really like the characters as well in that story. So awesome game. I would keep playing it.
Did you like the shipping aspect of Persona 5?
I mean, you get to date whoever you want.
Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah.
the same with
Yeah.
Persona 3 and 4.
Yeah,
that's
so
called the real world.
yeah. I mean, you get to have like a harem too, but it just doesn't end well for
No,
you.
that's not the real world. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't have my PlayStation 4 right now, but if I have it with me, I would definitely hop onto the sequel and drop
Would
everything
you-
else.
Would you get it on the PC?
No, I would want to play that on the console.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they came out with a dancing game too. So yeah, Persona 5 and Persona 4 dancing game.
Oh, that sounds kind of cool.
Yeah. So
So I played
pretty
I played
popular.
Persona 3 and 4. I haven't played 5 yet, but I know Persona 5 has the Persona characters from not like the high school characters, but like the personas
yeah.
from 3 and 4 as well. So I think Persona 5 is pretty cool.
Yeah. So like another thing is I went to Japan 2 years ago, and that was when the game was really, really popular. When I went to Akihabara or whatever, and like the banners are everywhere, and there's a lot of merch on Persona 5. So it's been doing well, and I'm happy to see that. I'll definitely recommend people to play that game.
Who's your waifu in Persona 5?
This
My
guy has
waifu?
fixated
Yeah,
on the
dude.
dating waifu.
Yeah.
For real. He
It's
already has a girlfriend.
Man.
Green.
Hey man, I'm just interested in what Alex like.
It's the blonde chick, Anne or whatever, Anna.
I don't know
what's her
any
name.
of the characters. Just saying.
Well, then why are you
Am I
asking?
curious, bro?
I think when I played,
Yo,
I asked her out on the date in the game. Like,
Ah, this is
picked
why
her,
I'm not
so-
talking, because I have no idea.
Yeah. Being out here just being like, who's your waifu? Oh, I don't know her.
Ming's gonna search up some Persona 5 hentai probably
Oh,
later
Oh my
on.
god.
let me post it on.
No.
But yeah, that's my favorite game.
Yeah. What about you, Emily?
It's so hard to say like what's my favorite.
All time.
Yeah. I mean, I played like I started the Yakuza series. I only have Yakuza 0 right now. I think
Oh.
like and that's like the first story heavy game that is also like for console and single player
Oh.
and shit that I've really played in a while. And
Good
so
old-
far, I'm like really, really, really into it and into the story.
Good old Baka Mitai, dude.
Oh my god, yes, makes me cry every time it comes on. And I don't know, I think the characters are like super endearing. It's like like how do I even explain the humor? It's just so good.
Does it have karaoke?
Yeah, it does.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
where you
It
see
has
it's a little
karaoke.
mini game for it.
Yeah, I know. I hate that mini game.
Why?
I don't know
I'm in
why.
it
It's
for-
just
Oh
I
my
love it.
god. I remember
I love the videos it comes with. I
Dude.
love like the brotherhood.
I remember I was watching like a stream of my friend playing it, and then she was doing this side mission where it was like a dominatrix that needed help.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the funniest part was like they were like they were like role playing like how it would be like a dominatrix and her client like in the middle of like a playground in front of like
Yeah.
kids, and it just had me die, and I was like, this is too funny. What are the kids gonna think about this?
Right? And, like it just puts you into these ridiculous scenarios with very wholesome results for no
Yeah.
reason. It's so good. And I guess other than that, I always keep thinking back to like The Night of the Rabbit, which is a point and click story game.
Oh.
Probably because it has like a very nostalgic feel, and it's kind of like a children's storybook, and it has like fitting music to go with that kind of atmosphere.
Oh, that sounds very nice.
Yeah, and I don't know, it's very light on story and things like that. I don't remember how long it is, but it's not like 60 hours. So
So that's good. Yeah.
yeah, so that's good. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's because I play so much FPS and like other multiplayer games lately that it's just really hard to pinpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I probably played like
I guess it's
shit
just,
ton of games. So
It's just like a game that you want to recommend to
Oh, right.
someone.
recommend to our
Think of it that
listeners.
way. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Like it doesn't really have to be your favorite, but just something that's like
They would like something that people would
impactful
enjoy.
or it really moved you in a certain way
Yeah,
when
'cause
you were playing.
Undertale moved me for the memes, you know what I'm saying?
for the memes.
Oh, Brandon cried.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Every time I kill someone, I shed a tear.
I mean, I love Final Fantasy, even though I haven't played like a majority of the games. I played like 13.
It's
I'm-
cool. Final Fantasy takes forever though. That's why.
It does, and I think the older games are even longer. Like I started 8, but I'm not done with it because there's so much to do. They put so much in that game. 13. Here's the really sad thing about Final Fantasy 13 is that my brother had a PS3 and he bought 13, and he didn't really like it because of the new battle system. So I started playing it, and then he sold the game when I got like halfway
Oh.
through.
Feels bad.
And then that's not even like the worst part. He bought 13 Part 2,
Oh my god.
and
He didn't finish
he never played 13.
Yeah,
so
what's
I
wrong
was
with it?
so pissed.
It's
I was so pissed.
like, how are you
But-
supposed to know what happened?
Yeah, I was like, what do you, if you didn't like 13, what makes you think you're gonna like 13 too? Like, I don't understand the logic. But I mean, whatever, right? So I think Final Fantasy 14 as an MMO is pretty solid. It has like a really, really, really good story. And
Oh.
yeah, and like, I mean, it's subscription based, so that's what like throws a lot of people off. But I mean, I feel
mean-
like, I don't know, like I know friends who have gone through like 2 expansions in 1 month, and it's a
Wow.
monthly subscription. Yeah, they're kind of crazy. So
That's crazy.
if you do want to like, I guess go for it, Final Fantasy 14 is like a really good MMO. And like, I used to really like RuneScape for believe it or not, the story and the lore.
Oh.
And
I didn't even know there's a story.
neither.
I
didn't know either.
followed it.
I was
Yeah.
just like a little guy just mining
Dude,
rocks.
nah, I'm just going around scamming people. Dude.
I mean, it's more like, I guess, the lore around the world.
what a drastic change from me writing Ross to you guys scamming people.
Dude, I used to wear like I will put on bronze female armor, even though
Of
I'm
Oh
a
my
course.
god.
Yes.
I will pretend to be hella broke and I'm a female and I'll follow people. I'll be like, can I
Yeah.
get money? Can I get
You,
armor?
you don't even need to really follow people. Like they'll follow you.
Yeah.
Dude, I just
It's
just
great.
scam people, dude. It was fun.
Yeah. And like
Alright.
I don't know. A lot of MMOs don't have, but Final Fantasy 14
Yeah, that's
does.
true.
So if you're into that and the Shadowrun series, I think. I mean, of course, because it was like a tabletop RPG first, but Shadowrun's really good if you have like a cyberpunk itch. And it I don't know if it plays. It doesn't really play like Divinity 2, but like I'm sure things will transfer. You know,
For
like
sure.
yeah. And people who like played Cyberpunk already, 2077. I mean,
I heard that game was.
it
Uh,
is.
I still
It
have to
is.
beat it.
Same.
Only for now. It'll be better.
Yeah, like wait 4 more years.
Yeah.
Just wait for it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm still like into Cyberpunk 2077, but if you're as disappointed as other people with Shadowrun, Disco Elysium, go for those.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're gonna end it here. So this is the Gooncast, and we are signing off. And we talked about gaming today, but what are some takeaways from this episode that the listeners should, I guess, I don't know, take away from
hey.
this?
Kingdom Hearts, Persona 5, Undertale.
Just play all these games.
All the games that Emily just said.
Yeah.
Go check it out.
Go check her out at her.
Oh yeah, of course. Go
Oh,
check
yes.
her out. IndieStoryGames.com.
Yes.
She does amazing work with her friend. Beautiful website.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I wanna
Yay.
Yeah,
see
I need to check it out. I don't really know much about indie games, but I know there are hidden gems in there. For
There
sure.
are.
You know, compared to the
And they're not like
AAA
60
titles.
plus hours, you know? Like
True.
they're bite-sized
Yeah.
story-based single-player games.
All right, so this is the Gooncast signing off. I'm Brandon. Peace out.
I'm
Charming.
Alex.
And,
and
thank you for joining us to listen all about video games. And thank you to our special guests for joining as well, Emily.
Yes.
Emily,
It
do you want
was
to plug
a
your
pleasure.
IG or anything like that?
Yeah.
No,
yeah, you have
no,
any
no, no.
other...
I don't like social media.
Okay, cool.
Fair,
Yeah,
fair.
thank you so much for joining us.
Peace out, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.